everyone, let's start conversions of national income. As you all are aware that NNPFC stands for national income and NDPFC stands for domestic income. This N means net and this N means national and this FC means factor cost, which is also known as production cost. So net national product at factor cost is the national income. And another one is NDPFC, net. N stands for net. This D stands for domestic. And FC again stands for factor cost, which is also known as production cost. So NNPFC is the national income and NDPFC is the domestic income. Net national product at factor cost, net domestic product at factor cost. Okay, now let's start the conversion. Suppose we are having, we need to calculate NNPFC from GDP MP. Now we need to move from gross to net. Gross is bigger than net. We need to convert gross to net and gross is bigger than net. So let's learn this movement. Gross is bigger. Gross is bigger than net. So we need to minimize or convert the gross to net. So for that we need to subtract depreciation from the gross to make it net. If we need to convert gross to net, we need to deduct the depreciation. Next step is domestic to national. We need to convert domestic into national. Domestic is smaller than national. So to make domestic national, we need to add, as domestic is smaller and national is big. So to convert the smaller to big, we need to add definitely. And what we need to add? NFIA, which is known as net factor income from abroad. Okay, now the next one is MP to FC. MP is the market price and FC is the production cost, and definitely market price is bigger than factor cost. So what is our next step? We need to convert market price to factor cost. So for that, as market price is bigger than factor cost, so we need to minimize it. So to minimize, we need to deduct what? Net indirect taxes, that is IT minus subsidies from the same. So now see the formula. NNPFC is equals to GDP MP. So we need to convert gross to net. So we deduct the depreciation from the same. Then from domestic to national, we need to add NFIA, and for making MP to FC, we need to deduct NIT from the same, that is IT minus subsidies. Let's understand the same with the help of a numerical. Now look at the numerical. Here you can see the question. GDP at MP. NNP at FC is given 2000. Depreciation 200. Subsidies 70. Factor income from abroad 110. Indirect taxes 180. Factor income to abroad 50. And all particulars are in crores. So let's start. We need to calculate first of all GDP MP. So first of all write down GDP at MP here. Then E is equals to what is given in the question. We need to catch the symbol, this short form NNP at FC. So let's copy that, NNP at FC. Now what is our next step? First of all we need to convert that NNP into FC to GDP. So net to gross. Net is smaller than gross. So to make it gross, we need to add, what we need to add? Depreciation, as we already learned here that gross to net. Gross is bigger. Gross is bigger and net is smaller. So we need to convert bigger into smaller. So we need to deduct the depreciation. But here in this case, net is, we have net. So we need to convert net to gross. Net is smaller and we need to convert net into gross. To make it bigger, we need to add depreciation. Next step is, next what is given to us? National. We need to convert national into domestic. Again national is big and domestic is small. So we need to convert national into domestic. For that we need to deduct NFIA from the same, because national is bigger and domestic is smaller. So we need to convert bigger into smaller, so that we are deducting here NFIA from the same. Now FC to MP, as we all are aware, and I already explained you that factor cost is the production cost, and production cost is smaller than the market price. So what we need to do, we need to convert factor cost into market price. Factor cost is smaller, production cost is smaller, we need to convert the same into market price. So here means we need to convert the smaller into bigger. To make small number a bigger number, or to convert the smaller into bigger, we need to add what? We need to add NIT, net indirect taxes, means IT minus subsidies from the same. Now look at the numerical once again. Here we can see what is NNPFC? 2000 plus depreciation is 200 minus NFIA. What is NFIA? Net factor income from abroad. But here in the question, factor income from abroad and factor income to abroad. If net factor income from abroad is not given to us directly, we need to calculate the same. How we need to calculate? We need to deduct, or we can say we need to apply the formula here. Factor income from abroad minus factor income to abroad. Okay, so here is the formula. Now next step is plus NIT. Plus NIT is IT minus subsidies. The formula, IT is given to us 180 minus subsidies is 70. So everything is here. Now we just need to calculate. Again we need to apply the formula here. Yes, here factor income from abroad, which is given to us 110 minus factor income to abroad 50. Keep this thing in mind. If net factor income from abroad is not given to us, we need to apply the formula, which is factor income from abroad minus factor income to abroad, means we need to deduct 2 from means factor income from abroad minus factor income to abroad. This is the formula for calculation of NFIA, that is net factor income from abroad. Now plus 180 minus 70. Here 2200 minus 100 and minus 50, 60 plus 110. Now 2200 plus minus here. Now the answer is 2250. So here is a correct answer. Is this clear to everyone? Please follow my next video for the same.